Hi everybody, Lynn Roan here. Friday, November 13th. I'm not superstitious, but let's hope we get through the day and all is well. Here with your Friday update. Some really neat things to talk about today. As you know, every year our student council puts on a senior citizens Thanksgiving feast um, for people in our community, the senior citizens in our community. And this year, when we decided we certainly couldn't have it based on the number of people and with the pandemic going on, those kids still said we got to do something. There's no way we want to miss out on this for our senior citizens. So they came up with a plan to actually have dinner prepared, and people will be able to pull up outside the cafeteria and get their meals and drive home and eat their meals at home. So a big thank you to all those students who are working so hard to get that dinner prepared. Lots of work to be done to make sure that happens. Big thanks to staff and community members who have donated products and money to make sure that we have all the things necessary to get those dinners out to our senior citizens. Um, that's what we're all about. That's cool. That's what kids need to be doing, and it's so nice that they wanted to continue doing that, even though we're in a pandemic, and said, well, it's going to be a lot harder, and they said we're up for the challenge. So, great bunch of kids. Thank you. On November 19th, that's when we'll start classes in the high school that will be traveling from core class to core class. Um, we had them in cohorts before, and they were staying in the same room. And we heard loud and clear from the students and parents that this just was not working for them. So the guidance department and Mr. Olson have put together a new schedule, still working on it actually, and that will be ready on November 19th, and students will be able to walk from class to class and actually have their actual teacher with them while they're in school, and that's just going to make a whole lot of difference for everybody. We thank you for your feedback. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to change things, but it's important for you to give us all your feedback, and we really appreciate it. For athletics, we heard this week that New York State has told us that we can have only low-risk sports at this time for winter sports. So low-risk sports that we offer right now are bowling and track and field, indoor track and field. Unfortunately, because the community colleges are all closed down, and those are the track and fields that we use for our indoor track and field team, we won't be able to have indoor track and field this winter. So at this point, unless we hear from New York State that they're allowing other sports, at this point, bowling is the only sport that we can offer this winter. But we're hoping to hear back. We want to give kids every opportunity they possibly can have. So we're working really hard to make sure. And if we can't do indoor sports here, then we'll try to figure out something for the kids. You know, if you have ideas for us to have them get some exercise and have students who are staying fit and active, but they can't play their sport, please let us know what those ideas are, because some of those ideas we might be able to put into motion. Don't forget that every Wednesday we have technology help in the cafeteria during their meal pickup times. So from 10 to 12 and from 4 to 6 p.m. you can come in and you can bring your devices in just to ask questions of our tech department. If you need some help with technology, because we're all kind of struggling with this new normal of COVID and being home and receiving instruction online, um, they're all there to help you. We had several people come in last week, so please do that if you need to. I think that's all I have for today. I hope you have a great weekend, and I look forward to being on camera for you again next week. Give me a call or email me if you have concerns or questions. Always willing to hear those, because that's how we make things a little better, to make sure that we can hear those concerns. So thank you very much. Enjoy the weekend.